I cannot be the only one curious on what the Epstein Island looks like, bro. I can't be the only one curious.
Epstein's
A whole island.
To understand it fully, we've remodeled the entire
Imagine having enough money to buy a whole
and
island.
We've divided it into 3 main sections. So we can tell the complete story of how this place was built and what it was hiding. The first villa sits on a point just below the main house, built years after Epstein purchased the island. Next to it is another residence, connected to the pool complex by a lower level doorway. This one even had an outdoor bath backed by a giant mirror looking out toward the sea. Facing the ocean is a wide stone patio. Set into the floor are 2 mirrored shell designs, along with the letter E. It may have been decoration, or something more symbolic. Above it all is the main house itself, the largest residence on the island. When Epstein bought Little St. James in 1998, this house was already here, but he had it remodeled and expanded into part of a much larger complex. The sea-facing side has a veranda, while the back of the house opens into the pool area. That pool complex is massive. It has 4 cabanas, a pergola, and a large swimming pool in the middle. At the far end of the pool was a statue of a seated archer, and beyond it, a painted compass that some mistook for a helipad. Parts of the pool complex
It do look like a helipad though,
with staircases and hidden doors that led into lower levels. Not far away along the beach, another villa was hidden behind thick trees. Visitors usually arrive by sea. Boats pulled into the island's jetty, which had a covered loading and waiting area. Those who came by there landed at the grassy helipad.
So apparently this is Jeffrey, what's his name? Epstein Island. This is his island. I can't be the only one curious on how this looked like. Like, I'm so curious on what it looked like. You feel me? Yeah, Jeffrey. Yeah, Jeffrey.
It had small shelters for passengers and luggage. Nearby, 2 strange details stand out. At the top of a slope is a giant monkey statue, and beside it, a stone staircase that leads up the hill, then stops abruptly, earning it the name the Stairs to Nowhere. This northern section of the island was meant to impress. Moving toward the center of the island, the design shifts. Here, the focus is less on luxury and more on control. Tucked into the trees is a low building, almost hidden from view. Its purpose is still unknown. Just beyond it lies the island's main service area. This section held the machines that kept everything running. The desalination plant for fresh water, generators for power, storage rooms, and sewage management. Some of these buildings were built directly into the hillside. Their flat rooftops doubled as parking pads, and vents cut into the ground hinted at larger rooms below. In one case, drone footage even captured doors leading deeper into the hill, raising questions about what might have been hidden underground. A steep road winds upward. On the surface, it looks like a simple path, but it may cover a water pipeline that connects to the island's fountain. The fountain itself sat quietly in the middle of the island, ringed with benches. In one video, deer were seen grazing nearby, giving the
What are you saying? There's an American guy who recently posted a YouTube video of him going around Epstein Island on a speedboat, and ever since there have been unmarked cars outside his apartment surveilling him. Hold on, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Calm
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Filled with secrets. Closer to the southern edge of this section, a massive sundial stands. Once, it was surrounded by 13 brightly painted benches. Some say representing the 13 ruling bloodlines in conspiracy lore. The face of the sundial resembles a Masonic design, another detail that fueled speculation. Nearby, smaller structures dotted the coast. One open-air cabana seemed to have massage tables beneath its
That's a bit
straw
clear.
roof. Another beachside building, now only ruins, may have been for changing clothes or toilets. Close to the sundial, an odd patch of beach is marked out on Google Maps, blurred as if to hide something. On higher ground sits a large building with 3 garage doors and a row of sealed windows. Some have described it as a staff barracks, others as storage. Either way, it stood apart from the luxury of the main house, suggesting it was built for those who worked, or were kept, on the island. This middle zone tied everything together. The southern stretch of the island is where the strangest and most unsettling designs appear. At the far southwest tip stands the most infamous structure of all, the so-called temple. Painted in bold blue and white stripes, it once had a golden dome and statues of Poseidon and birds perched on its corners. From the outside, it looks like something out of another world. Early visitors described its inside as a music room with bookshelves, a grand piano, and even a portrait of Epstein with a pope. But by 2019, drone footage revealed only scaffolding, mattresses, and junk, as if it had been stripped bare. Some believe a small nearby shed hides entrances underground, though nothing has ever been proven.
What's inside this island, y'all?
A pergola with 2 sealed doors built into the hillside. A second building that once stood here was destroyed during Hurricane Irma, leaving behind only a flagpole and a concrete slab. This part of the island also served as a dumping ground. Trash was buried under dirt, but over time, pieces surfaced again. Visitors later reported seeing everything from machinery to broken furniture left rotting under the sun. Above the dump is a second swimming pool. Unlike the grand pool complex near the main house, this one was smaller, attached to a 1,200 square foot building with a garage-style door. Other features add to the eerie design. A flight of stairs to nowhere climbs up the hillside, ending abruptly with a statue at its top. A large monkey statue sits nearby, silent and unsettling. At the highest point of the island, a tall telecom tower looms, with Wi-Fi repeaters fixed to buildings all around, ensuring constant surveillance and communication. Here, on this southern edge, beauty and mystery collide. The temple, the sundial, the sealed doors, and the landfill, all of it suggests an island designed not only for privacy, but for secrecy.
This is where they play Squid Games naked. Bruh, Squid Games is, hey, based on a true story. It might be Epstein Island. That's where they did the real Squid Games.
Epstein Island, and we are sneaking onto it right now. If you go a mile off the coast to the U.S. Virgin Islands, you'll find yourself here at Epstein Island. It's riddled with security and no trespassing signs. And when I went there to ask what's going on, the response I got was kind of strange.
So what are they doing? I wonder what they doing with the island right now. Since Epstein is supposedly, you know what I'm saying, killed himself or whatever the case may be. Like, what are they doing? What is the island doing now? Did it get passed down to somebody? Does he have kids? I don't really know much about Epstein, bro. Just from the island and, you know what I'm saying, all the stuff that's been going around now.
What's going on now? What's happening on the island now? Over 7 years ago, Little St. James was once home to Jeffrey Epstein.
A team of FBI agents raided the luxury compound.
It's since been sold to developers with plans of turning...
Oh, okay. See, this is the information I want to know. It got sold
Luxury
to developers.
compound.
It's since been sold...
Jeffrey Epstein pedophile island to be turned into a resort by a billionaire buyer. This was back in 2023. Bruh.
to developers with plans of turning it into a luxury resort.
You know what's going on there? Not a damn thing. Ain't nobody allowed on the island.
Locals were saying that despite there being plans to open a resort in 2025, nothing has been torn down or built on any of the islands.
One of the guys' dad just bought Epstein Island. And they invited me to Epstein Island.
And after hearing popular creators saying that they were allegedly invited to the island, I couldn't help but wonder what's going on there today. When will this resort be built? And why are people allegedly getting invited?
Gentlemen, it's time to devise a game plan. I think we fly the drone from here all the way to the island and see what's going on.
So we flew the drone from our conveniently placed Airbnb to figure out what the island's looking like today and how tight their security is.
Epstein Island's right here.
But the closer I got to the island, my drone randomly started losing connection.
Dude, I'm losing signal. I lose signal every time I get towards the island. This is crazy.
So we went to the marina to ask people how to get to the island because I clearly couldn't just fly a drone.
Almost a year ago, a document was released with cell phone data from all of the people that were known on Epstein Island, and allegedly they all left from here in this port over here. American Yacht Harbor. This is the port that we're at. What are the chances we can look at the boats? Yeah, you can look up. I can? It's unlocked?
I somehow finessed my way beyond their gates and onto the docks.
Epstein actually owned part of it and would take his victims to his island, or, you know, just the people that are traveling. Dude, we heard that this is the harbor where apparently Epstein would like bring people from. It's one of those docks. I don't know. I think it's just his workers. Like, his workers. Okay. Oops. Sorry. To see what's there now. What's it like today? Because apparently they're building a resort there, right?
You want to know what's going on there?
Yeah.
Not a damn thing. Ain't nobody allowed on the island.
Really? Why do you think that is?
Why do you think?
So what do you think they're going to do with it in the future? You think they're going to just keep it how it is?
I don't know.
Okay.
I hope they turn it into something good. I don't think there's any plans for it anytime soon. The only thing I've heard around here is that someone's supposed to buy it and just put a resort on it.
That's what we've heard too. I want to go to the public records office and see if they've done any permits or anything. Really?
Yeah, no. It's like government. It's like government crap. You know, there's always
conspiracies and
conspiracies and corruption.
And after security kicked us out of the harbor, we drove to the closest jet ski rental place to try and go to the island ourselves.
Can we see Little St. James too?
I'm thinking right by Epstein Island. Oh, let's do it. Down.
So it's 800 for everyone to go take us there?
Yeah.
Per hour? All right. See you tomorrow. No problem.
And the second we were about to go out on the water, things started to get a bit tense.
Well, it's not looking too hot. It just began downpouring right as we were supposed to get on the jet skis, so now the waves are going to be as you can see out there are some white caps. So what I know about conning boats is that white caps are not good. So about 2 miles to my right, Epstein Island stands. We've already flown a drone to kind of scout out the area. There's a lot of things that can go wrong right now. I'm just praying that we don't get caught and arrested. Our flight is literally tomorrow, so I really just don't want to spend the night in jail. JC, what do you think we're going to find out there?
Real?
Yeah.
We're not gonna find All I'm gonna say is they're not gonna be redacted after I'm done with it.
Oh yeah.
The Epstein files.
What are you gonna do?
We're gonna find every single file.
Yeah, we're coming for you. We'll be there.
Hi boys, we're off on the jet skis. This has been long awaited.
That's facts, bro. Hey, white people have no fear, bro. I'm not going nowhere near this island. You know what I'm saying? I'm not touching, bro. What?
And it's gotta happen for the people.
And the closer we got to the island, the choppier the waves got. And on top of that, it was supposed to start raining again in about 40 minutes.
Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous here. We made it out to the tip of St. Thomas, which is right behind me. Right over there is Epstein Island's Great St. James, okay? And behind that island is where Epstein Island is.
So we approached it as fast as we possibly could with all of our camera gear and the choppy waves.
This is one of Epstein's islands right here. Okay, our guide is saying that there's rain coming from that way, so we kind of have to make it quick. And right around this corner, Epstein, we should see Epstein Island in the temple. There it is. The famous
Oh, shoot. That's that temple that, hey.
And right as we turned around the corner,
Remember that golden temple with the golden top?
these waves began to get absolutely massive. I noticed that this island
It's right there, bruh. With the golden dome that was supposed to be on top of it.
was almost completely protected by rocks and coral reef that could easily capsize boats.
The temple is painted white. That looks like a security boat.
I couldn't tell if it was my mind messing with me or not, but the vibes outside of this place were extremely dark and something didn't feel right.
Oh my God, this
What's
is
good,
so
bro? What's
disgusting.
good?
I'm not leaving until I make it on this island. The temple's right there. There's guards right there. There's security patrolling over there. They're already coming out. There's people on guard on carts right there. I'd imagine people come and look at the island all the time anyway. So this is not too out of the norm. There's definitely a lot of tourism out here, so I don't think this alarms them. Although they do have a side-by-side that is coming towards us on the island right there. I see its headlights. They're angled at us. They're trying to let us know that they know we're here. What do you think is gonna happen? They know we're here. They know we're here. We were too obvious. But there's a rainstorm coming, so we have to be quick, bro. Let's go. We gotta go.
They're gonna keep going?
And as we raced against the storm, I couldn't help but spot a boat that looked a lot like a security boat.
There's the temple. Oh my God, massive waves.
And as we approached the open ocean, the waves began getting massive. But we moved onward and looked for the best spot that we could possibly take the jet skis to access the island.
I feel like I can make it on the island right over there. There's some
Are they
steps
really
and
about to
ruins
go
over
to
there.
the
I have a
island
feeling I
like
can
that?
make it over there. Epstein's famous temple is right over there. We have the famous sundial. I don't see any camera equipment, and it looks like there's only like 1 or 2 security guards on the island. I was thinking we go on the stairs and it. No, the security's on their golf cart up there watching us. Bro, it's cooked. It looks like they picked an island where there's rocks blocking every beach. It appears we're having a little bit of a standoff with their security. Right there, they're on their golf cart, sneaking over, patrolling this whole entire island. Guards are up on that hill right there, watching, but there's a beach right here. There's loads of signs. There's security right there. On their golf cart.
As I keep driving around the island, the security does not leave me alone.
On the radio right now.
And as I drove around the island, the tour guide ended up leaving us. So we had a limited amount of time before he realized we weren't following him, where we could try and get on the island.
They leaving? Bro, we should go on. We're going in straight at them. People.
Ah, yeah, they was risking
And
it
the
all, wasn't
second
they?
I got close to the island, the tour guide tried telling me I had to leave.
There's people taking pictures on the island. Who are these people, bro? What do you know? Is that Epstein?
Okay, now here's where things get really interesting. So there's this viral video that's been circulating the internet for years now, where this drone went to Epstein Island after Epstein was found dead, and they apparently saw him sitting on a golf cart, where he then looks up at the drone, gets back into his golf cart, and drives directly into a garage. This video took the internet by storm, and people were convinced for years that this was Epstein. But if you compare the guy to the guy who's at the house, who's also wearing the exact same shirt, it becomes very apparent that this is not Epstein, and this guy looks nothing like Epstein. Moral of that story is don't believe everything you've seen on the internet.
There's people taking pictures, bro. There's people on the island right now taking photos of us. I just want to talk and see what's happening. Okay.
And as I faked out the tour guide one more time, I pulled up to the dock to ask some questions.
Loads of signs.
Really?
Question. Excuse me. When I heard there's a resort, I heard there's supposed to be a resort getting built. A resort being built? Like a resort. I've seen there's supposed to be a resort here. Hold on. She waved me in.
So since she waved me in to come closer to the dock so she could hear me, I made sure to take full advantage of this.
I heard there's supposed to be like a resort getting built here soon. Is that true? Really? Okay. Why are you being a little passive aggressive? I'm just curious. Sorry? Why are you being a little passive aggressive with that answer? Why are you being closed off? Because I'm curious for the public, you know what I mean? When's the resort getting built? I believe there is one getting built, but when? What's going on now? What's happening on the island now?
She begins making a phone call and quickly turns away from my camera.
Just
Hey,
curious.
bro.
I know a lot of people are wondering. I can leave if you would like, ma'am. I'm just curious. I really don't mean to, annoy you. You know what I mean? She's ignoring me. Wow, they're being a little bit hostile.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why this lady couldn't just answer my question. It's not a hard question. It was literally announced to the public that they're opening a resort on the island. And let me know if I'm wrong, but I feel like if she said yes or no, that doesn't break an NDA because she's not disclosing any information that's not already public. So I said something I probably shouldn't have to try and get her to talk.
Are there still kids on this island?
What I said to that lady is not a factual claim or allegation of wrongdoing. It was simply a literary device used in an attempt to extract wanted information.
I'm sketched out now because you're ignoring me and you're making phone calls trying to I don't know if you're trying to intimidate me or what, but it's not really working. Is there somebody maybe I could talk to? I'm really just curious. Am I not allowed to be here? All right, ma'am, you have a good day. If you were curious about what's happening on Epstein Island right now, there's girls taking photos of us from inside of there. There doesn't seem to be any construction yet. Not to say that the's not gonna be. The lady on the boat won't talk to me, and now they have a security coming on the golf cart. Is everything all right? Everything good? All right, we gotta go. We gotta go. Go, go, go. They're hopping on the boat. They're chasing us. The guy's getting on the boat. We're getting chased off Epstein Island. I don't know what the lady said to that guy. They're being so weird. What's going on? We gotta get the fuck out of here. Oh my God.
And while we raced back to return our
yeah.
jet skis, I couldn't help but think about actually walking on the island. So the next day, we went to a different jet ski company because this guy kept rushing us. And
I know you lying, fam. I know this nigga ain't go back the next day. Holla back, he holla about, I wanna walk on the island, bruh.
wouldn't let us go on the
Bro, these is human traffickers. I'm allegedly. I am not great, you know what I'm saying?
beach, even though he said he would. All so we can actually get on the island.
All right, we're at the jet ski. This is our last chance. We have 5 hours before our flight, and we get out of here. It's our last chance. Yesterday we got scammed out of $800. We weren't even able to do anything. I just yelled at the people on the dock, and then they sent security chasing us. So round 2. This time we're actually gonna make it to land, bro. We're gonna actually get on and find out what's going on. What's it like today? Why haven't they changed anything yet? You know?
It's a little bumpy out there. You guys good with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's worse than yesterday, and now we're actually going to shore. So, bro, what if we like get knocked out unconsciously trying to swim?
Okay, chill.
Hold on, y'all. Did he say he paid $800 to get this boat? I wasn't listening. I'm still thinking about him really about to walk on this island. What did he say?
Next day, we went to a island.
Out of here. It's our last chance. Yesterday we got scammed out of $800. We weren't even able to do anything. I just yelled.
They paid $800 to do the jet skis the day before?
With the people on the dock, and then they sent security chasing us. So
Hey, $800 to do some jet skis is wild. $800 to do jet skis.
There's 2 things you guys gotta remember. You have the right to remain silent.
Oh my God.
Anything you say will be used against you in the court of law. So with that in mind, I would like to invoke my 5th Amendment. That's the one sentence you need to...
I'm pretty sure Jeffrey Epstein said that exact sentence.
Guys, I just realized this is the same place that my king rented a jet ski from to go to the island. Yo, wait, guys. I just realized we can't go from here. We can't get it from here. Wow. This is where Tyler Oliveira went, and I don't want to copy him. You know what I'm saying? I think we should just go home. Yeah, we just gotta go home.
You guys are rivals.
Sign. Initial every single one.
No, I actually copy like all of his videos. I'm not gonna lie with you. I copy every single thing. I'll steal his thumbnails, his titles, and I'll post like the same video a couple weeks after usually. Yeah.
Disclaimer, don't go to anybody's island. I see his videotaping. It's all private.
And with that being said, we only had about 2 hours to make this all happen.
All right, boys, it's official. Round 2, we're making it happen. Any last words, JC?
I'm terrified. I'm terrified.
We have half a tank of gas. Half. Oh, so we're good.
But regardless, we went out on the open ocean and immediately were getting swarmed by waves. The camera doesn't do it justice, but the waves were worse than the day before, which would literally make this happen to JC.
The waves are so bad, I f***ing smacked my head into the back bat. This is crazy, bro.
You need to go back?
No, we're already here, bro.
Epstein Island is right behind me, and we are sneaking onto it right now.
The game plan was simple. Nico and I are going to storm the island at 2 different angles. This way, we hopefully outnumber the security and are able to actually get on the island. But the closer we got to the house, the bigger the waves got. And as we were storming the beach, I spotted a golf cart following us right from the shore.
I can't swim in this. Yeah, bro.
It's really hard to tell on camera, but the current was extremely strong rushing to the beach, and some of these waves were 5 to 10 feet tall. If I swim to this beach, there's no way I could swim back out to the jet ski, so we rushed it back to Nico so we can sneak on together. And that might have been the biggest mistake. So we pulled up to the only beach that didn't have deadly waves and began swimming to shore.
Oh, they really? Bro, these people are really going... Boy, ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way. Boy, ain't no way, y'all.
Yo, wait, where are my goggles?
And with having lost my goggles, the worst possible thing happened. And I didn't know it yet, but all of those black balls that you can see are sea urchins.
Oh, sea urchins, bro. The rocks were f***ing bad. Oh my shit. I stood up on the sand, there's f***ing sea urchins. Ow. Yo.
Unsure if these sea urchins were poisonous or not, we rushed Nico onto the jet ski so we could take him to the nearby hospital.
Nico stepped on a sea urchin and got him in his hands, bro. And now his skin's burning. We're out of fuel. So we
gotta get the heck out of here.
We did get on the island, but no trouble. We're going to the hospital literally right now.
Oh, those will come out, man. Dude, those will come out, man. Just get something to pull them out. You're fine.
I think the job is not finished. We literally have a flight to catch. Let us know if you want us to do this again. If this video gets 50,000 likes, we'll come back.
Oh no, y'all. I think they was doing a bit too much, Phil. Ain't no way. Ain't no way y'all see me do something crazy like that. I thought they was really about to go on to the island. We might even have his video right now.